Edgewood starts with one of several straightaway holes, and it's all right in front of you, including a big old pond on the left. My play is to aim at the fairway bunker on the right and hopefully pull off a small draw, though a straight ball or even a fade won't hurt you too much. On the second shot, aim for the right half of the green, and once you're on, pay attention to a big ridge running through the middle of the surface. It's 3-Jack City if you're on the wrong side of it. It's only 362 yards from the whites on this handsome, very slight dogleg left. And you probably won't need driver, especially if the prevailing tailwind is up. Pick the stick you hit dead straight to keep that pesky water all up the left side out of play. Knock down a short, slightly uphill iron or wedge on your second shot, and leave a solid look at birdie. The first of back-to-back par 5s is also the first of several big left-to-right holes, which besides Lake Tahoe itself might be Edgewood's most defining feature. Off the elevated tee, bust a dog toward the big fairway bunker in the distance, or the lone fir tree to its right with a cut. That will leave you a mid-iron layup to the end of the fairway and an uphill floater third shot to a green guarded by tall pines on 3 sides. Only the biggest hitters will have any chance of getting home in 2. At 488 yards, this straightaway par 5, one of the holes to undergo a pretty big redesign nearly 20 years ago, is definitely a green lighter in 2 if you happen to hammer one off the tee, especially down the left side of the fairway. From there, it's time to either smoke a hybrid or fairway metal onto the surface, or perhaps lay back with a mid-iron, leaving a flip over copious bunkers. Can you say Barry bomb for eagle? I thought so. The first of 4 excellent one-shotters at Edgewood features a short to mid-iron over a ravine to a crowned, big, tricky green. Be sure to take enough club and for God's sake avoid the monster pine guarding the green's left side. A baby draw will work just fine. This is one of the flatter greens out here, but has some serious stealth movement. Take an extra beat on the short ones. This has always been one of my favorite holes out here, even when it kicks my butt. It looks simple enough from the elevated tee, big driver hugging the left side for the bold, or a fairway metal or driving iron down the pipe for everyone else. Don't spray it right or you're most likely wet. The second shot is a blast, all distance control and club selection to a long, narrow, hourglass-shaped green. You may have a putt of more than 100 feet here. Trust me, I've been there. The card says it's the number 17 handicap hole, and I think that's spot on. On 149 yards, it's a short iron for most, though you've got to get hole high for a crack at birdie. Usually the pin is tucked high and right, putting the bunker on the right side in play, so aim dead center. This is where Steph Curry made an ace at the 2023 American Century Celebrity Championship, one of the greatest moments in that event's 35-year history.
Alright, ladies and gents, so I'm going to have to go back to my old routine here and narrate this one from the tee box because it's playing kind of unique today. So you can see out here they've got a bunch of construction going on over here, but the tee box is normally way back there, and then it's kind of a, you know, par 4 with a slight dog leg, you know, turning up to the green at the very end, but pretty straight away, generally speaking. But yeah, but today we're just kind of playing it as a, well, we'll play it as a par 4 laying 1, so really kind of like a par 3 augmented, kind of weird. But so you guys got all the tee boxes stacked up right over here. So yeah, about a 180-yard shot. Well, I got from where I stand, it's like 170. Well, shoot, it actually changed. So now I got it at, yeah, 167 to the front, 185 middle, 205 back. So yeah, it doesn't change my club. I'm playing an 8-iron. And hopefully I can hit it okay. Obviously, stay out of the bunkers on the right, plenty of room to miss left, so which is good for me since I'm slinging everything left right now. Yeah, but it is what it is. Trying to find my game back, man. I just lost my swing last week when I was playing a couple rounds off camera, and I'm just trying to find it back. You guys know how it is. Yep, but we'll find it. We'll get back in the groove. It will happen. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do.
Before undergoing a complete overhaul several years ago to make room for the fabulous lodge at Edgewood, Tahoe, this was the course's weakest hole, a flat, boring par 4 with no views of the lake until you reach the green. Now it's still a dogleg right, but 30 yards closer to the beach and azure waters of Tahoe beyond. Play from the tips and you're actually in California. Hit a slight fade from the tee and you'll have a great look at the broad, receptive green that slopes hard from back to front.